Hello and welcome back to She Rises, Faith, Freedom and Order for Christian Mums. I'm Jo and I'm so glad you're here with me today. Last week we talked about faith and identity. In this episode, we're going to talk about something that honestly every mum battles with at some point: the lies we believe about ourselves. Those little whispers of doubt, fear or shame that creep in and tell us we're not enough, that we're failing or that we should be doing more. And let's be real, as mums, these lies can feel louder than any truth we try to hold on to. But here's the good news. Today we're going to shine a light on those lies and start replacing them with the truth that comes straight from God. I want to share a short excerpt from my memoir because I think it really illustrates this struggle, and it goes like this. I spent years believing that I had to be perfect as a mum, as a wife, even as a person. I compared myself to others, constantly measuring my worth by their achievements and their approval. I felt like I was never enough, and the harder I tried, the heavier the weight became. When I look back, I can see how these lies shaped everything in my life, my confidence, my choices, even my relationship with God. And yet God's word reminds us that our value is not in our performance or our perfection, or even what others think about us. Our value comes from Him alone. So let's take a moment and think about the lies you might be believing right now. Maybe they sound like this: I'm not doing enough. I should have it all together. I'm failing my kids. Take a deep breath with me. Can you feel that weight for a moment? It's heavy, isn't it? And the thing is, it's not true. None of it defines you. The lies may be loud, but God's truth is louder. And the first step in rising above them is recognition, identifying exactly what the lie is. Once we can name it, we can replace it. Let me give you some examples. So if the lie you're telling yourself is, I'm not enough, the truth is, I'm fearfully and wonderfully made by God. If the lie you're hearing is, I should have it all together like her, the truth is, God meets me in my mess. And if the lie is, I'm failing my kids, the truth is, I'm doing my best and that is enough. Say those truths out loud. Even if it feels a little awkward at first, your mind and heart need to hear them. You need to rewire your thought pattern. And I want you to know something. You're not alone in this. Every mum struggles with those lies. Every mum. And the more we bring them to the light, the less power they have over us. So here's a little exercise I want you to try this week. Take a piece of paper or open the notes app on your phone and write down that one lie you often tell yourself. It could be, I'm so ugly, or, I never get it right. Write it down. You can add more later. Next to that lie, write down the truth from God's word. That the truth that counters it, that cancels it out. If you don't know the truth, Google it, look it up. If your lie, for example, is, I'm so ugly, look up, Google things in the Bible that talk about being beautiful, or my image, or whatever it is, and you will find there is a Bible verse for every lie. It counters every lie. Now, every morning this week, read it aloud. Make it your declaration for the day. Even this small step helps retrain your mind and your heart. It's about replacing the lies with God's truth, one statement at a time. And trust me, it works. I've seen it change my own life. Thank you for joining me today on episode 3 of She Rises: Faith, Freedom and Order for Christian Mums. My prayer for you this week is that you will take just one lie, one negative thought, and swap it out for the truth of God's word. Watch what happens when you do that. Slowly, gently, powerfully, God starts to shift your heart and your perspective. If this episode resonated with you, I'd love it if you shared it with a friend or on social media. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode. If today's episode spoke to you and you're ready to reset your motherhood with God at the centre, my signature course, Rise and Restore, a 6-week Christian reset for overwhelmed mums, is coming soon. You'll learn how to rebuild your routines, renew your mind, and restore peace in your home the biblical way. The link is in the show notes. Next week, we're going to talk about creating a peaceful home. Boy, don't we need that. We're going to cover practical routines and little habits that help you feel more in control and more at peace in your everyday life. I can't wait to share it with you. It's one of my favourites. Until then, remember, rise in faith, rise in freedom, and rise in order. You are fully loved and fully equipped by God.